Hi, this is Glenda, and this is my soap for the Wonderland collaboration. Here's the recipe. I am going to include a link in the blog for the recipe, and you can find a link to the blog in the description box. First, I start with the oils, which I have put in the microwave to melt the ones that were solid. They're currently at 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Celsius, that is 30. And I also have the lye or sodium hydroxide solution. It has been mixed with distilled water. I mixed it the day before, so it's slightly cooler. It is at 24 Celsius or 75 Fahrenheit. And what I will do next is that I'm going to add it slowly to the oils. Well, in here it looks like it's fast because I have it on fast forward. However, I do it slowly to avoid any splatters, and then I just stir it with a spatula for a while, maybe about 30 seconds or so. And after that, I did use the stick blender, and I only used it in short bursts for another 30 seconds, but I only had it on for maybe 5 to 10 seconds at a time until everything looked like it had mixed and it had emulsified. I then divided about 12 ounces into a smaller container of this soap batter. Into the larger portion, I'm going to add the fragrance. So the fragrance is a blend of what I will show you on the screen now. The balsam tends to overwhelm this, so I have reduced it from what I've used before. It smells very good though. It all screams Christmas on the blend. Okay, I've separated about 12 ounces. I'll be using a mold that I made. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the soap batter in here since it is getting thicker. But I'm gonna add some titanium dioxide that I have mixed with sunflower oil here, just to lighten this up. And to this portion, I'm gonna add a little bit of the coconut milk, which will be my milk ingredient. I've never added milk this way to soap, so this will be a first. I'm only gonna do a couple tablespoons, and I may have to use the blender here to make sure it incorporates evenly. Usually when I've added milk, I've added it to the whole batch frozen, but in this case, because I'm not sure that I can prevent gel, like this won't fit on my freezer, I'm only adding the milk to the portion that's gonna go on the top, so being closer to the surface hopefully will prevent it from going through gel phase. To this portion here, I'm going to add, which I think is the azure mica. Alright, so I'm gonna pour this on this portion here. I'm going to have like a frozen lake in this section of the scenery, which is what I'm putting that light blue there, and that's going to be the sky over here. So after this, I just use a small mini blender to disperse the titanium dioxide and also the green pigment into the small portions. I'm going to later put this in some bags to pipe the pine trees and also the snowflakes. I added a little bit of the blue ultramarine into another part of the soap. Initially, I added too much, so it became darker than I wanted it to be. I attempted to fix this by adding a little bit more of the uncolored soap batter and a little bit of titanium dioxide mixed with oils. And I just want this darker blue portion in the middle of the soap because I will be placing some snowmen in this area, and I figure they will make a better contrast against blue than just against the white background, since they are white already. So the green seems to be getting thickened up, which I want so that I can pipe the trees, the pine trees with it. The white still seems a little bit too fluid to do that. In the meantime, I'm just going to add the melt and pour portion. I didn't really melt it, I just sliced it and I added some mica, some blue mica underneath, so that it will give it that look of a frozen lake, which in the winter, I believe in some places, they actually use those frozen lakes as a skating rink. So potentially our little penguin is contemplated whether to go skating or not, or maybe he'll go fishing. I'm not sure. I've never lived in a place where it snows throughout the winter, so this is my only chance to actually do snow-related activities for Christmas. This is as far as it gets, pretty much. Once the green got thick enough, I put it in a piping bag and I started doing the pine trees. And then later with the white, what I'll be doing is the snowflakes and the snow. I'm looking forward to seeing what the other soap makers have done with this theme. If you want to see it, you can visit the hashtag that is in the description box. And if you search for that within YouTube, then it will pull up all of the videos. So, thank you for watching, and I'm going to leave you with some Christmas music.
'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La la la.